Modular system for hydroelectric energy generation in water distribution networks. One of the main environmental problems facing us is climate change caused by increased greenhouse gas emissions. The growing use of mostly fossil fuels to meet our energy needs is one of the primary reasons for this increase. This is why it is necessary to promote the use of renewable energy sources to replace these fuels. These initiatives include the exploitation of the energy-generating potential of circulating water in currently operational hydraulic infrastructure like canals, water supply networks, water discharges, etc. In drinking water distribution and supply networks in mountainous areas, there are often significant gradients. This causes the water circulating through the pipes to reach high speeds at certain points, a phenomenon that can endanger the structural integrity of the pipes as well as other elements of a system. Traditionally, this has been solved by placing devices like load rupture chambers, which reduce the speed of the water and thus relieve the pressure in the conduits at critical points. These elements do dissipate the energy contained in the water, but do not take further advantage of it for other uses. Identifying this opportunity was the starting point for the Life Igenet project.
Pues el proyecto lo que busca es aprovechar las energías cinética y potencial principalmente de las redes de aducción y canalización de agua potable también principalmente, que ahora mismo pues se están desperdiciando. ¿Y cómo se va a hacer? Pues a través del desarrollo de un nuevo sistema modular de cogeneración eléctrica, patentado por Prointec, que se personaliza, se adapta a las necesidades de cada uno de los enclaves. En el caso que nos ocupa, pues se va a hacer una planta piloto personalizada a las características del enclave de la Herradura que se encuentra en Mieres.
To make it a reality, a consortium of public-private entities was formed, with the Prointec Technological Center as project coordinator, the Mieres City Council as operator of the pilot plant once it becomes operational, Ingeniería de Manutención Asturiana S.A. or INGEMAS designing and executing the works, Servo Ship SL as manufacturer of the unit, and the Asturian Energy Foundation, or FIAN, in charge of validating the system. The project is based on the concept of a small, modular hydroelectric power generation system which can easily be integrated into existing hydraulic networks. To validate the concept, a pilot unit has been built for testing within the water supply network of the town of Mieres in Asturias. The available flow and the gradient of the pipe lend themselves to the installation of a turbine rated around 90 kilowatts. The unit and all its elements will be manufactured and put together at the factory before being transported fully assembled to its location by truck. The system comprises a supporting structure or module containing a small hydraulic turbine and an electric generator. The process is carried out in two phases: the manufacture of the turbine at the Servo Ship facilities and the integration and assembly of all the elements of the module, including the turbine itself and the generator, at the facilities of INGEMAS. The modular configuration of the unit facilitates its installation and reduces the amount of construction work required on site. Thus, the works are limited to the adaptation of the accesses, the laying of new pipes and the construction of the electric line, as well as the construction of a small platform to house the module and of a building for the electrical support and network connection equipment. Once the pilot unit is operational, FIAN will validate its performance by measuring the amount of electricity generated and calculating the reduction in emissions of polluting gases and the revenue generated for the City Council. The unit is expected to generate around 700 megawatt-hours of power per year, which translates to an annual reduction of about 190 tons of carbon dioxide emissions, as well as around 400 kilograms of sulfur dioxide and 280 kilograms of nitrogen oxide emissions. The success of this project aims to raise awareness of the possibilities of extracting energy from existing infrastructure among owners of water distribution and supply networks. Replicating the pilot project on a larger scale will contribute to unifying different regions and lead to the socio-economic revitalization of the affected districts, which are generally rural in nature. At the same time, it will encourage the use of renewable energy sources, thus helping to reduce not only dependence on external energy, but also the emission of greenhouse gases responsible for climate change. This factor has been evaluated positively by the European Commission, which has co-financed the project through the Life Plus program under the theme Climate Change Energy. Due to its clear contribution to the promotion of the use of renewable energy sources and the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions.